Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today I'm going to be doing yet another Disney movie marathon. Yes, I know it wasn't that long ago that I did one of these. So the thing is that I wanted to do these Disney-a-thons more often and more frequent, and not take so long on doing them, folks. So this time around, I'm going to be doing another top 10 list. This time around, I'm going to be talking about the live action films. They'd be some favorites of mine. These films will have to be actually good. They have to be worthy of this list. And yes, of course, they will not be in any particular order. So let's begin, shall we? At number 10 is Enchanted. Yep, this film in some ways is supposed to be like an homage and at the same time self-parody to the animated films of Disney in the past. So as you can guess, the main character is a princess, and she stumbles across this guy who seems really ordinary. And yeah, of course, there's like an evil witch lady going on, folks. And overall, it's a pretty good film. I really liked it. It's funny and it's good. Treasure Island makes it at number 9. This film basically goes on the west coast of England in 1765, where this young boy lives with his mother in a tiny country in which they run. So of course, like you might expect, there's a grand adventure to be had here, folks. So this one's actually really good as well, folks. It definitely has the old Disney charm. Yeah, they sure don't make Disney live action like films like this anymore. Making it at number 8 is Pollyanna. So the story of this film centers around the 12-year-old girl whom's an orphan, and her name is Pollyanna. She's the orphan daughter of these particular people whom arrive in this particular town, and of course she does have a message for everybody, of course, and it's a positive one. So overall, this was a good one as well, folks. This is again another one I would definitely recommend. So I really liked it, folks. A good movie. At number 7 is Old Yellow. Yes, I know I don't talk about animal themed films that often, really. So here's one that's definitely worth watching. This one takes place in the 1860s, post-USA Civil War Texas. You see the character named Jimmy, whom leaves home for work and a cattle drive, leaving behind his wife and older son, along with a younger son. And of course, there's also the dog right here too, folks. It's a good movie. Making at number 6, the Disney's version of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So yeah, a sea adventure film, folks. Taking place in 1868, rumors of a sea monster is attacking ships in the Pacific Ocean has pretty much disrupted sea lines. So of course, something must be done about this. This is a good one, folks. I like the acting, the special effects, just everything about it just seems really good. So this is definitely one of Disney's best films. At number 5 is Switch Family Robinson. Yep, another live action film from the past. There's this family that's on their way to a particular place, is chased by pirates into a storm all of a sudden. So things do get pretty crazy. So it's like a sea adventure kind of a movie going on. But I really enjoyed it, folks. It's pretty creative with the setting and the overall plot. Nothing wrong with having a good story, and this definitely has a really engaging story here. At number 4 is the another anime themed 4, the 1954 version of the Shaggy Dog. So it centers around a family, of course, in particular this father, and let's just say things become pretty crazy as things progress, of course. So this one is worth watching, folks. It's not that bad of a film with some solid acting and good dialogue. So there you go. Making it number 3 is Babes in Toyland, which is a film I did review a while back. But anyway, the film begins on as a stage play presented by Mother Goose and her talking goose. So of course you're going to tell the story with these particular characters, like human characters. So of course this one is pretty adventurous, and yes, it's a personal favorite of mine. I actually did like it. I like the wardrobes, the overall plot, the premise, and its execution. So definitely one I would say I recommend. Making it number 2 is The Parents Trap. Even though I didn't think the sequel to this wasn't very good, and I thought the remake was terrible, but I'm picking the original one. It centers around family, what you should do in certain situations. So the overall plot it was actually well executed. So again, there's another old Disney film I would definitely recommend because it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Even though the sequel and the remake kind of tainted it for me, but still good in my eyes, folks. Before I get to my number 1 spot, I'll have a few others I would definitely recommend to watch, folks. Here we go. And this one is pretty odd, folks, but The Cat from Outer Space has its own charm. I definitely recommend this one as well. So on this one right here, folks, this is another one I really did like, and it's definitely a must-see. And then the original Freaky Friday, not the awful remake. The original one is actually really good as well, folks. I really liked it. So, and then the Love Bug, the very first one they made from way back when. Yeah, this one wasn't too bad either. So, and here's another cat-themed one. So this one wasn't too bad too. I liked it, and it has a cat thing going on. So even with The Last Jedi, it wasn't too bad. I know this one got some controversy, but honestly, it was not that bad. It really, really wasn't. So, even the Spinners was actually pretty good as well. Another solid live-action film. Star Wars: The Force Awakens gets an honorable mentioning because, again, it got some controversy, but it's pretty good. And the original Mary Poppins. I know they're planning to remake this film, but I'll stick with the original. Thank you very much. And then the other one I'll bring up is Rogue One. Yet another film that got some controversy over the years, but it's actually pretty good. So, anyway, Hot Lead and Cold Feet, a comedy western. So this one's not too bad. So on with the number. Something Wicked This Way Comes makes that number 1. This is definitely one of the most underrated Disney films ever made. Yeah, it centers around a town and a circus theme kind of a thing. And you see this guy in the photo. Yeah, he's an important figure of the plot. Yeah, this one's kind of odd in some ways. Because it's kind of a horror movie, Disney-ish kind of a thing going on. But it's definitely a good movie. It's definitely one of my personal favorites, folks. And I highly, highly recommend this one. So, I guess that'll be it for now, folks. And yes, I know there's plenty of other Disney live-action films that didn't bring up, but this is a top 10 list after all. And yes, I know before anyone tells me, majority of these are really old Disney films. I know, most of these are really old. But I tend to like old movies more anyway. So anyhow, as always, thanks for watching, and take care. Until next time. Oh yeah.